Let's go.
Hi guys. It's been 5 days since I've last done my workout, so I've been trying to observe my how I'm feeling. Especially it's been 5 days, so usually after, like, if I don't work out for 4 to 5 days, I'm like extremely tired, and I did feel it today too. And I was wondering if it's related to my carnivore diet. Oops. Or it's because I haven't been working out for 5 days. But I don't know if you guys can tell any difference on the way I look. Um, it's kind of crazy because I've been losing weight pretty rapidly, even though I'm eating a lot of fat and protein. So I guess the carbs do weight a lot more. I guess you say that, or it weights more. And yesterday I checked my weight. I was 113, and when I first started, no, I didn't start. So the Friday, this I'm talking about the carnivore diet. So I started finding out on August 2nd. That's when Vicky, who was my coworker, she emailed me about it. So at that time, I remember I weighed 117. And in June, when I first started working out, I was 120. So I was like, oh, okay, so since for 2 months I've been working out, I gained muscle, muscle weights more. So I lost 3 pounds, but I gained muscle. So that became 117. And then after I found out about the carnivore diet on August 2nd, I started implementing it kind of. So I just pretty much reduced all the carbs except for the veggies and the fruit, starting out on Sunday. So that was August 4th. And so since then it's been only 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Today's the 11th day, and I'm 113, 114. So it's just crazy how fast I lost. Like, I know, I'm pretty sure it's all like the water weight. I ate some bell peppers today, and it wasn't doing too well. And I don't know, I'm still observing. I don't want to make any conclusion, but I did notice something. This is something I think I've mentioned before. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I would get off the bed and I would kind of get achy feet. And I notice I still get it, but it would sometimes, I don't remember, because I guess it wasn't that painful at all. Like, I would feel like I'm walking like an old lady, you know what I mean? Like, so I started trying to pay attention when I wake up, and today it was like maybe for 1 second, very slight pain. So I'm gonna see, because I ate some bell peppers today. So let's see tomorrow how I feel. And but yeah, so far it's a lot easier to cook. I don't need to waste time like making rice or like heating up, boiling the pasta. It's mainly just cook the meat and put the eggs in if I want eggs, or boil eggs. It's very simple. For me, I could possibly do carnivore maybe. That one time when I was by myself, I was eating just strictly carnivore while the kids went to school. I think that was Monday, and Phil was at mountain biking. And I was like kind of grossed out by it. So I think I could do a ketovore more, because I would eat onions, and there's a few other veggies that I could incorporate. But I did find out that the carnivore diet is really an elimination diet. So we're trying to remove all the things in our body, all the things that we're eating that could potentially cause harm and health issues. So I think I've kind of concluded that carnivore diets, for if you like extremely unhealthy and you have a lot of health problems, could potentially try it out. I think for me, Phil, and the kids, and we're still young, and yeah, I mean, I want to kind of gear it towards them towards like a healthier diet and knowing how healthy
halfway there
diet is, then I'm gonna make more, continues to make more of that. But I don't want to, like, I think I talked about this last time too. Like, I know from what I've been like researching that vegetables are actually unhealthy, or they're harming us of oxalates and all these other things. I don't want to go into details, but it's like I feel wrong if I don't feed them vegetables still, because it's still stuck in my head still that like that's how it's been, like fruits and veggies, like a balanced diet. And now I'm going totally 180, and it's kind of hard. And actually I do need to do some more research on the kids' diet, if it's actually good for them to do that, or I know they possibly still need certain vitamins in the body. So to me, I'm still, it's more ketovore or keto diet, because I still feed them vegetables and fruits. Yeah, so we'll see. So still gonna observe a little bit more. And today's word of the day, question of the day and quote of the day, 121. It is, how do you ensure mutual respect in your relationship? And silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone. Okay. So like when you feel, there's the quote, silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone, I think it's just like if you need to speak up and you need to show appreciation, because otherwise people don't know if you appreciate them or not, or thank them for things that they do. That makes sense. How do you ensure mutual respect in your relationships? Well, for me, I just want to be treated how I would treat them, how I want to be treated. So you can't expect like them to treat you a certain way if you're gonna be a certain way. So for me, it's just doing the right things and communication, all that, all that stuff. It's just I think communication is very important, like having the boundaries and like talking to each other about like how this is how I like certain things done, or this is what's important to me, and just being open about it. Just being open and talking to each other about it, and show through actions. Yeah. Today actually I didn't really feel like working out, but I feel like possibly I just felt that I can't let it go. And these were some of the comments I was thinking about while I was working out. I was just wondering about like, why am I feeling so fatigued? And it's possibly, there's two reasons, right? The carnivore diet, or it's because I'm just not working out enough. And I'm concluding that it's because I'm not working out enough. So I have decided, especially when the kids are back to school now. So I wake up around 6:30. The kids wakes up at 6. They're getting ready. Like, we're training them how to use the alarm, and they're like trying to do their own thing without a lot of reminders, because we used to remind them to brush their teeth, comb their hair, all of that stuff. So so around that time they're still getting ready, and then they'll go downstairs, and then I'll wake up and hang out with them before they go to school at 7:15. That's when Phil drops them off. So now this is my thought is, I'm gonna be up at 6:30 anyway.
1 minute.
So sometimes I'll make breakfast for them, but they do have breakfast at school. But if they like want to eat something, then I'll make it. So I'm gonna make it, and then so I'll make enough just for them, and also for myself, so that I don't have to, so kind of breakfast or lunch. And then my plan is, I've been working out every time they leave, so I don't have to watch them at night, right? Because Phil goes to work. So my plan is, so I always work out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at least. Last Friday I didn't work out because something came up, so I went home early, and then I just didn't work out for the weekend. So usually it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so 3 days a week, or sometimes 4 if I'm here, or if nothing's going on. But at least 3 days a week I try. So now I'm gonna do Monday, Tuesday,
10 seconds.
early in the morning, like right when the kids go to go to school. I'm just gonna start doing my workout because I feel like
Let's
my
go.
body is not warming up, and I think that's what's going on, that I feel tired, and it's always like I feel like I'm kind of like stabilizing right now, so I need to make some changes to that. And I also have plans about the 30K plus plan. I think I need to switch some things up. Like I wanna, Phil has some stuff going on too, so I'm thinking I possibly would go to the library. Maybe after 12 o'clock, I'm done with my part-time job, and I have my plan is to go to the library instead. So I'll make lunch, I'll eat, and I'll have like a 1 or 2 hour break. That's like including lunchtime and food cooking time. So maybe around 2 or 3, I'm just gonna go to the library and do my thing, focus on my 30K plus plan. Because I feel like when I'm here, I can't focus. So doing that maybe for 4 or 5 hours. So let's say 3 to 5, so say 8 hours max. I mean, not 8 hour max. I mean, I'll be home at 8. I'll be home at 8. So that when I go home, I'll have maybe my lunch. Oh my God, my dinner. If I'm not hungry, or maybe I'll just do my workout and then I'll have dinner. Especially on the carnivore diet, you don't really need to do intermittent fasting so much anymore, because a lot of people are talking about how they reverse their type 2 diabetes. And that's the reason why I did intermittent fasting in the first place, just to prevent diabetes. So anyway, yeah, this is a pretty long video. I'm sure you guys probably won't listen to it, but it's good to talk about it out loud and kind of confirm it. So that's why I'm kind of talking about it right now. Plus, I also have this comment that I thought of. You know how like when we are starting out something, sometimes we overthink it because we want things, you know, I don't know, to me, it's maybe human nature. It's like, I don't want to waste my time when I like overthink all these things and make sure it will work out according to plan. And then, so I thought about that. Like all this time I've been trying to come up with a good plan, how my schedule is going to work out, but it hasn't been working out the way I want to because of my lifestyle or like how I feel or something comes up. So while I was working out, I thought about like all this time I had all these plans to do certain things, but I see like the transition and where I am today. I'm proud of myself, where I got like even putting my videos up, like starting this Superset routine and this spreadsheet, and I like what I'm doing so far. So what I wrote down, like there's no reason to overthink when starting, because here I am. I'm continuously changing and adjusting. So basically, the message of the day to remind myself is don't overthink anymore. Just continue. Like, yeah, there's always a goal, and you know what the goal is. But getting there, sometimes it's gonna be like sometimes, it's not always a straight line. So it's okay. Just don't overthink. Just at least you're walking towards it, and that's all that matters.